Wilson.
Alright, how's everyone doing? Alright, any basketball fans in the crowd? The Kings season has started? One. Okay, great. So the Kings have played 7 games this season and somehow managed to lose 13. So, not off to the best start necessarily. Not off to the best start. I was listening to local sports radio the other day, and the announcer was saying that he was really concerned that something contagious was going around the locker room because everyone was catching it. Like, fellas, that is why you gotta wear condoms. Between the endless child support and Magic Johnson, you would think NBA players would not need to be reminded. They actually lead the world in collective child support payments, and there's only like 450 of them at any given time. The whole basketball thing was going well, and then I pushed just a little too hard. I was reading the other day that acupuncture, like needle pricks, really good for overall well-being and relaxation. So I'm guessing that's another reason that intravenous heroin users are always so relaxed. Road trip recently, went to my mom's house, and truth be told, got there, had been driving for like 7 or 8 hours. All I wanted to do was take a shower and, like high school, rub one out and go to bed. All I wanted to do. I got in the shower and was really disappointed that the only thing she had in there was exfoliating body wash. And I was really disappointed for a minute, but then I remembered that I've always wanted to fuck a piece of sandpaper. I remember once when I was like 14, 15 years old, like it's probably like 11 midnight, sitting out in my parents' living room and watching Saved by the Bell. You guys remember that show? Yeah. And my mom came out, and she was like, I had woken her up. She's like, "Man, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sitting here watching Saved by the Bell." And she said, just go to bed. It was really embarrassing. That I was masturbating also. Is another part of that. I was definitely masturbating. And now I have this total hang up about anyone walking in on me while I'm watching Saved by the Bell. How do y'all feel about mer people? Good? We feel good about mer people. Cool. I think that mermaids would be a lot more alluring if they were a fish on the bottom, or a fish on the top, and a person on the bottom. And I say that because I've never fucked a fish, but I have loved an ugly woman. I recently started taking Zoloft. Yeah, I know. Not being depressed and anxious all the time is absolutely wonderful. 2 side effects that I have found so far. 1, mushrooms don't work anymore. It's a drag. It is a big drag. So mushrooms don't work anymore. And also, it takes forever to come. And you would think that's a good thing, but my stamina far outlasts my cardio. It would be like waking up tomorrow with all the skills to play in the NBA and you can't get your fat ass down the court. You guys remember Freedom Fries? Anyone in this room? Freedom Fries?
Yeah.
Freedom Fries were a thing, in the early 2000s, where France was not in support of war in the Middle East. And there were a group of Americans that, in order to protest France, started this movement to call French fries freedom fries. And the reason I bring it up is to remind everybody that there have always been fucking idiots in this world. Guys, my name's Nick Wilson. Have a great night.